Hey, Hot Zoners, how you doing? I'm Jason Robinson reporting for T8Z. And in the Hot Zone this week, we've got Tyler Perry and the cast of The Haves and Have-Nots, and also Love Thy Neighbor. We are right here in Midtown Manhattan at the Eventi Hotel for a special press conference about their brand new shows. So let's go inside and catch up with the cast and find out what we should expect in the brand new season. Stay tuned, because you're in the Hot Zone. The shows are so dynamic, they're very different, and they're very fun. How do you keep up the creativity in your writing and don't suffer the writer's block? How do you keep it creative and different and keep it evolving?
I know this is going to sound crazy, but please don't write Tyler Perry schizophrenic. This is how I write. I sit in a room and I literally, as I'm sitting at the computer, I can hear these people talking. The only thing that's difficult for me is to force one show out of my head. The pleasure that I can take is at being and work for the actual characters themselves. They're dictating to me, man. So the minute they stop talking, then we have a problem.
Tell us about the new season coming up and what should we expect?
I feel like we're like the modern day Fred Sanford and Aunt Esther.
Right.
You know, just going back and forth and everything. But, you know, that was such a classic, I guess, a duo, but yet they seemed like they were like fighting against one another. And what's the thing that we like to have fun with is that even after we have like an argument or something like that, just to throw people out, I was like, love you. Right, you know, and so it's like, you know, we show that in family, you can fight like cats and dogs sometimes, but when it comes down to making a decision that's going to benefit you both or to uplift your family, you know, or serve God, then we always come together.
The character Hattie Mae is crazy. 75-year-old grandmother. Insane. How do you get through a taping of an episode without just busting out laughing?
Yeah, I've been with her all my life, so it's no longer funny to me.
Okay.
You know, it's just about business,
All
about
right.
getting these lines down and how quickly can we get this scene shot, you know, and I go in, I do it, you know, and it's not funny. You know what I mean?
Right,
At that point, I make it funny in the moment, make it funnier or the funniest that I can, and after that, it's ready, what scene next? It's just strictly business when it comes to that, yeah.
But we have a lot of fun on the show, and the thing is, we have fun off the show. Even like when we like rehearsing lines, and it's like it's such an interesting animal. Sometimes we go over to her house, or then sometimes she may rent an apartment before, you know, to be close to the studio because she lives so far out like me, right?
Right.
And so we will actually go over there and crash over there and start running lines. And I wish I had pictures to show you of all of us lounged all over the
Everywhere.
people's feet, all up on the back of the couch,
Popcorn,
and everything on the
everywhere,
floor, and
so.
then, you know, but it's I feel like sometimes that we're
We
doing
camp
crash
out.
courses,
Yeah.
like
we
in
camp
college,
out.
like we're having a study session.
Right.
That's what it is, you know, and then we start, what's crazy is that we start creating too,
Right.
you know.
Tell us about the brand new season of the show. It's a very successful show. So tell us about the brand new season coming up.
Well, as usual, it's going to go into places that you have no concept, no idea that it's going to go there.
So what do you guys think is the magic behind the success of the show? I mean, you guys are working obviously with Tyler Perry, you know, great director, producer, and of course with Oprah Winfrey and the OWN network.
Right.
What do you think really makes the magic and the success of the show?
The show has in it everyone you've ever met is represented somehow, some way. The magic is that everyone you've ever met, including yourself, is in the haves and have-nots. You see people do things that maybe you would never do unless maybe nobody would know, right? You see, you hear people say things that you would only wish you could say.
Right. Your character, Veronica Harrington, I mean, you're such a lovely woman, Angela.
Thank you.
So how do you go into a character where people just hate you?
I just love the character. And I think, you know, I always say when people say to me, Veronica's crazy, you don't think she's crazy? You don't think she... People who are crazy don't walk around thinking they're crazy. Crazy people are not, I'm crazy. Do you think, you know, so no, I don't think that she's crazy. But I just love playing her. And you know what? There's a little Veronica. There's a little Jim. There's a little bit of that in everyone.
Right.
Some people aren't bold enough to speak up that way. Some people have great self-control. They were raised well. They had good mothers and fathers who taught them how to control themselves and not say anything they want to say. Some people are spiritually grounded in a way that they don't say those things. But I think there's a little Veronica and Jim in everybody if they admitted to it.
Your character, I mean, very a shrewd guy, hard-nosed, shrewd guy.
Oh, yeah.
A little shrewd, little mean, but I used to knowing you as the good old boy, as Bo Duke on my favorite
Right.
show, The Dukes of Hazzard. How do you go about playing a shrewd character, versus the good old boy of Bo Duke?
I enjoy playing the bad guy. It is a lot more fun because there's more going on.
Right.
Conniving takes more thought than altruism.
Nice can be boring at times.
I know. It's why there's no such thing. I wish there was a show on television called Good News, but I don't think anyone would watch it.
That ratings would be down
Right?
too. Right, exactly.
And that's sad, but it's true.
It's true. What can we expect?
Definitely plots and twists and turns. It's going to be more of that cliffhanger, edge of the seat, what's going to happen next week. More of all of that.
I think that one of Tyler's great giftings is his ability to mislead.
No.
So think about that as you're watching the show. When you know exactly where it's going, you have no idea.
Yeah, it's true.
And that's what makes it.
And we read it the same way. We think we know, get the script, it's like, what? Gotta go to my wheel.
It's exactly. Oh, well, I gotta have to turn my wheel.
Yes.
And thanks to the cast of The Haves and Have-Nots, and also Love Thy Neighbor, Tyler Perry's 2 great new shows on the OWN network. So make sure to check your local listings. I'm Jason Robinson reporting for THZ.
Hi, I'm Patrice Lovely, and we're in the hot zone.
Hi, I'm Palmer Williams Jr., and we're in the hot zone. Too dang hot.
Hi, I'm John Schneider.
And I'm Angela Robinson.
And we're in the hot zone. Well, she is.
Oh, well, he is too.